Well, hi Cancer, this is Tara and welcome to your mid-July through mid-August Psychic Tarot forecast. Thank you for joining me. To all of you, I hope you're having a fantastic summer. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, of course. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, it's winter. As I've talked to a couple of my Australian friends, so hope everyone is enjoying this time. Remember, so many planets going into retrograde. It really is a time for the next probably 6 to 8 weeks, not to push things, but to plan. So, you know, any projects you want to see move forward, yeah, plan it out, and then you'll have a better chance of it succeeding when September rolls around, October, when these planets go back direct. Okay, and happy birthday to those of you who Cancers. Today is Friday the 13th. Don't you love it? There's still about another 8 or 9 days of your birthdays. So again, happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday coming. I'm going to pull 2 cards for the last 2 weeks of July and 2 cards for the, well, these 2 wanted to come out and this one wants to come first. Last 2 weeks of July and 2 more for the first 2 weeks of August. So yours, unlike Taurus, let's see, well, the last one is being picky, so forget what I was just saying. Like I was going to say, like Taurus, yours wanted to come out pretty easily, but hold on. We have a couple. Okay, so I'll use this as either the foundation card or the clarification card, because it is the 5th one that wanted to come. All right. Okay, here we go. July 15th through July 31st. Oh, we have a nice little 6 of Cups here, and then we have the 8 of Wands. Well, the 6 of Cups, and the reason I went all, it's such a sweet card, and it's coming up first card in your spread, which feels to me like you're thinking of childhood memories, what used to make you happy, or maybe what used to make you happy and you want to, you know, regain that joy, that cheer. Maybe some of you, you know, this could go either way, so don't beat me up on this. Some of you may feel like you're in a funk and you're just kind of wanting some, you know, to take a rest from your job or from your home life or whatever, but others of you are really looking back at the past and reliving some of those fun memories. Now, what's interesting about this, let me grab my wand. What's interesting about this card is beside the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is movement forward. It's usually about your job. It's usually news that comes quickly. It doesn't have to be about the job you have now, but it could be news of an opportunity coming your way. And it's usually very sudden. It may come in your inbox. Someone may talk to you about it, have a conversation with you. They may text you and say, hey, how would you like to do, you know, this? And it, you know, and it may not sound like it's a big deal, but it may be an opportunity for you to take advantage of. Even though these planets are retrograde, this would, in this case, it would have something to do with what makes your heart happy as a child and as an adult, or no matter what age you are. So that could be coming your way. I love this card because it's, these 8 wands mean, you know, 8 is the number of abundance. They're moving quickly, so it's an opportunity for you, Cancer. All right, so that could be coming up the second 2 weeks of July, and you may not even realize it's a good opportunity because you haven't really been pushing for it. But if something comes your way that seems interesting, don't, you know, blow it off. And also, sometimes these cards can go out 2 or 3 months, and then some readers even say, well, this could have started a year ago and it's coming into fruition. What feels like to me is it's something that's coming up for you in the next several months. Okay, end of July into 2 to 3 months. All right, well, we have some people, we have some court cards. We have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And what I really appreciate is this Page of Wands is below the Eight of Wands. So this does feel like, you know, as a page, the page represents youth, or it represents new news, or an invitation. So I feel like you're going to have something come your way around your work arena that's a little bit of a boost for you. You know, on into middle of August and moving forward after that. Now, this King of Pentacles is an interesting dude in your reading. This would be an earth sign, which would be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And the king could be men or women, so don't get thrown by that. This could be a woman. This person is, you know, look at how the cards are placed, of course, and this king is under this real sweet Six of Pentacles. This possibly could be a parent figure who is possibly business-minded, practical, good with money. Maybe they're helping you financially and or giving you advice. It could be that type of person. It could also be in the scenario I was talking about before. If there is news coming your way, this could be the person that offers you that employment, that business opportunity, that hey, you want to get together and do this together kind of deal, situation. The kings are great. Like I said, they're great at, or the pinnacle, kings and queens of pentacles, especially the king. He masters the art of business. He's knows the bottom line. He's not a spendthrift. He's more of a, okay, we have this much money for this amount of time, and then we're budgeting. So he's just mastered that whole business practicality deal. And I'm looking at him beside this Page of Wands. I feel like he can give a boost to you. Now you may say, no. This King of Pentacles, this is, let's just say, this is a Taurus and I've had problems with them, or a Capricorn or a Virgo. Put that in the comments below, because as you know, these court cards mean different people to all of you, because, you know, not all of you were born on the same day, same time, same month. And our lives are not all the same, thank goodness. We're not clones of each other. So I'm curious as to who this is. I'm just reading it as in the spread, how it comes out in the spread. It feels like someone who is beneficial to you, or a superior that gives you advice. But let me know if they've been a pain in the, you know what. I'm going to go ahead and turn over this. Oh, this is interesting. This fifth card. Remember, this fifth card came up, and this is the Empress. So the Empress is your archetypal mother figure. This could mean someone who's going to give birth, or it could mean the birth of a project. So here we go again. I was talking about something new coming up for you, and or that this king could be a parent. This could be the father figure. This could be the mother figure. It could be your, generationally, your parents or your grandparents are involved in this. Or it could be that, you know, thinking of times when, you know, you were family and what you loved about that, and this is, you have some creative ideas that are moving you forward. So it's fascinating that she came up. Let's look into the crystal Taurus. All right, this is for Taurus mid-July through mid-August. All right, well, I haven't seen this except for the last sign I did, I believe was, and I hope I didn't just call you Taurus, because I feel like I did in your Cancer. Okay, so I know you're Cancer. I'm reading for Cancer. So apologies if I did that. what I think, what I'm feeling is that the feeling of your reading is similar to theirs, although they're totally different cards. They got a lot of cup cards. Out of 5 cards, they got 4 cup cards. So that is about emotions. That's the water signs. That's the Cancer signs. But something feels similar to me between the two of you. So I'm going to go ahead and look into the crystal for Cancer. And if I've said Taurus, again, I know I'm reading for Cancer. All right? So you don't have to even put it in the comments. I know who I'm reading for. Yeah, a lot of amber. That's what was similar to them too, is a lot of amber in the crystal. Which means a lot of you are looking at new horizons. You're ready for a change. You're ready for, whatever can change in your life. Whether it's your personal being or your finances or your relationship where you want to move. I feel like that's coming for some, excuse me, for some of you, but, and then that little ding went off. I feel like it's coming for some of you. It may not feel like it's yet. And of course it wouldn't, because we're sort of in a period where we're, it's not stagnation. It's more like we're culminating our ideas of how we want to move forward. So look at this as a time, like I said, this summer, as a time to prepare. What is it you really want? Ask some of the deeper questions in life. I think that would serve you well, because I'm getting a lot of crystalline images inside the crystal and the amber. So they're really wanting you to go deep, Cancer. Okay. Okay, any totem animals? What else comes up for Cancer? Okay, this would look like 2 people. I'm trying to make out, what, the whole bodies are not filled in, so that's why I'm trying to make out what's going on. But 2 people who feel very much of a bond together. So whether if you're in a relationship or you have a nice friendship, I do feel like that's going to be going on this summer for you, that there's someone that you can count on, there's someone that you can talk to, there's someone you can express your feelings to, that they support you and you don't have to worry about them gossiping or, giving you a hard time. So, just be open to that. All right. Any totem animals, or sometimes I get people or flowers. So we'll see what comes up for Cancer. And for you all, I'm getting crystals. I just keep seeing crystals in the crystal. So any particular color crystal? Well, there is a rainbow, but there's also white. So white could possibly mean a selenite, which is what this is. Selenite is very much opens the 7th chakra, which has to do with spiritual wisdom. And I'm kind of feeling that's what that's indicative of. It could be a quartz. Quartz is wonderful. It's used for all types of enhancement. It embellishes and enhances other crystals around it. It activates them. So if you have a amethyst and you want to, give it more juice, put it near a quartz. All right. So there's just that higher learning that you all are seeking and wanting and want to express for some of you, but I really do feel like for all of you subconsciously. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this reading was of value to you. Of course, watch your rising and your moon signs to get the full picture. If you'd like your own personal private reading, look in the Show More section below. There's a link to my order page, and you can order a video reading. A lot of people like those. A lot of people like the video readings because they'll email me their questions So I have 15-minute and 30-minute videos. So if you have just 2 questions, you can email me those and I'll do a 15-minute video and I'll pull cards and I'll talk, you know, just like I'm talking to you now, but it'll be specifically for you and help you clarify. And then any more questions, 3, 4, 5 would go into the 30-minute video. I also, of course, phone and Skype, especially for those of you who are out of the US. All right, Cancer, I want you all to be well, take care, love yourself, love one another. I'll see you soon. Okay, be well. Bye-bye.